What's going on, guys? Chad Pipkens here. We're here at Lake St. Clair, my home lake, Bassmaster Magazine, one of the top 100 in the country, actually number 8. And when it's right, I tell you, it's number 1 in my books. I mean, this is a special place to me. This lake is absolutely phenomenal. And you got a lot of things going on. It's like I call it the perfect storm. We've got gobies that came in maybe 10, 12 years ago. It's like protein shakes for people. I mean, these fish gained a pound, pound and a half. On top of that, the perch population's booming. We've got crawfish, we've got alewife, like everything to grow a trophy-sized smallmouth. That's here. And the big thing that Lake St. Clair has that a lot of other places don't have is it's vast. It's very flat, it's kind of featureless, and the reason why that helps is it's hard for every fish to go out and get pounded by tons of anglers and all the pressure that this place gets. You can't overpressure this place because they have so many places to go. But I promise you, there's 25-pound bags that have never seen a bait before. In 2018, they weighed 97 pounds of smallmouth in a 4-day tournament, which is absolutely just phenomenal. I mean, a 100-pound bag of largemouth is phenomenal, and it's a Century Club, it's huge, but I would compare a 100-pound bag of smallmouth to 130 to 140 pounds of largemouth. I mean, it's that difference. Like a 6-pound smallmouth is like a 10-pound largemouth as far as age and growing rate. So this lake is healthy enough, and it has the possibility to grow those 25 to 30-pound bags 4 days in a row, which is pretty special. I run 2 Hummingbird Helix 10s, and the reason I do that is that way I can run mapping on one in practice with sonar. I'm also running side imaging as well. That way I can see what's beneath me and what's on the sides as well. Now, knowing where these fish spawn and knowing like their patterns, like this Hummingbird mapping is pretty ridiculous. I mean, watch this. Before we had this, I've spent hundreds and hundreds of hours driving, idling, casting. Now, I mean, if you look in here, you can start to see patterns. I'm just scrolling around. I've got a clump of waypoints here. Notice there's a feature that runs out here. I've got a point that extends to here and it extends to here. Now, another nice feature with this Hummingbird is they've got the shading, and I happen to have this on, I think, 10 or 12 feet here, and that's showing I've got like 6 or 8 dots. These are all places I've caught fish, and they happen to be on a little finger that sticks out. And most of those were springtime fish where they're spawning around that gravel mixed rock. If you go out and you can pay attention to some of these details and look at your Hummingbird Lake Master charts, it makes that big of a difference. I mean, it took me 20 years to kind of go out and drag and drift and break the lake down. But doing this, you can see those small changes. And that way, if you're coming from here out of town, it's a fun place to fish in the spring, but it can be intimidating on where to start. This gives you places where to start. This is a phenomenal place to come fish. It's really special because you don't have to have a lot of fishing skill to come out here, and if somebody can put you around. And if you love to fish, I'm telling you, you can have the time of your life up here, catch 50, 80 fish, hang out, have a lot of fun, and just a special place.